Let's start with the demonstration of using generic in class. So I'm going to start with creating a class called storage container, which will show how generics can be used in classes with multiple type parameters and bounding. So let me create the class. This class takes two type parameters, k and v. The k is a flexible general purpose type, while v is a bounded type restricted to class that extends numbers. So we'll add extends number. This means v can only be numeric type like integer, double or float. Now inside the storage container, we have to have two private variables, key and value, representing key value pair. Private key, private key value. I'm going to have a constructor which is going to accept the values for key and value, assigning them to the class variables. Public storage container accepting key and value type dot key is equals to key equals to value. Now we are going to have two get methods, one to retrieve key and one to retrieve the value. Public retrieve the key, I'm creating key type get key method, return key. Similarly, creating a get value method of type v, return value. Next, I'm going to create a generic method with wildcards, which will take storage container as an argument. Plus, I'm making this method as static method. Storage container with angular braces, wildcard for key and wildcard for v, extending number. This setup is going to allow my print storage container details to accept storage container where the key can be of any type, but the value has to be numeric. And inside that, I'm going to print out the key and value using get key and get value method in my system out.println. Now let's try to run this class in action and see the values. So I'm going to add a main method. Inside my main method, I'm going to create an instance with a string as key and integer as a value. For this k, I'm going to pass string, and for the v it can be integer, double or float. So I'm going to take integer. Let's create the instance. So for key I'm going to pass sample key, and for the integer I'm passing 1 2 3. Now our print storage container details is a static method, so we can call them using the class name directly, and inside that you will have to pass the storage container type, which is to the storage container. And let's try to run this program. By passing our storage container instance, it is outputting the value key and value pair which has been passed to our constructor storage container. So this example shows how generics allow us to create reusable type safe classes and methods while providing flexibility with wildcard and type bounds.